As Abilene Maverick was saying that all the WOW superheroes are too scared to take on Viola, Santana Garrett saying, not me.
She certainly isn't. Santana Garrett, the veteran of WOW, stepped right up to the table. And she's in there now against the GOAT, the Colombian GOAT, Viola Mayfield. You all know her from reality television, but soon you might know her from WOW Women of Wrestling. Santana Garrett popping right up, Nigel, twisting the arm of Viola Mayfield.
What a matchup this is for Viola Mayfield taking on former WOW World Champion Santana Garrett. Viola just 4 weeks ago made her WOW in-ring debut as she qualified for that Battle Royale. And of course, competing in that 12 superhero over-the-top Battle Royale. I don't think, David, you could have given her a better welcome here to WOW Women of Wrestling. But yet, she and Abilene Maverick demanding a WOW World Championship shot. Well, as we said, David, the VIP status isn't good for title contendership, maybe like it is in Las Vegas. Viola now with the Colombian dance.
She loves the Colombian beat, and Santana Garrett shows her, welcome to WOW Women of Wrestling.
What a welcome, man.
Look at it. Santana giving her a little shake, a little rock, and a little roll.
Dance off here in the early going to this matchup. Your official in this contest, Scarlett Donovan, now has
pulling the hair. Miss Mayfield pulling the hair of Santana Garrett.
Isn't it funny how Abilene Maverick was quick to point out that people were cheating, by the way, in a no disqualification match. And now Viola springboard arm drag. But Abilene Maverick and Viola don't mind bending the rules themselves, David.
No, they don't. And right now, Abilene Maverick is worried.
And Santana Garrett, again, the former WOW World Champion, a 16-year vet, a locker room leader, David.
Abilene Maverick watching intently as Santana goes up and tries to take over Viola, not getting the leverage that she wanted on the second rope, and subsequently not getting Viola over the way she wanted, but she held onto the left arm and still dragged her over. Now rushing the GOAT. Santana sideswept and now feeling the effects of a right hook to the chin and a snap there by the GOAT.
What a forearm shot followed up by a kick right into the spine of Santana Garrett. And now Viola Mayfield just hammering away at Garrett now, pressing both hands down. Garrett, though, pops the right shoulder up, kicks out at 2, and now the left shoulder coming up. Viola seems to be frustrated, as does Abilene Maverick. What a bridge!
Pop right up.
What a bridge! And now taking the hair of Santana Garrett, ramming that head right to the purple canvas.
The abdominal power of Santana on display as she was able to pop up from that pin, but she had to watch herself, Nigel, because her shoulders may have been on that mat for a second too long and she would have lost the match. Abilene Maverick watching on as her new protege, if you will, the reality star, Viola Mayfield, goes to town on Santana Garrett.
And Viola Mayfield right now in control of this matchup. And Santana Garrett on the receiving end of several. It looks to me like closed fist, David. Speaking of illegalities now.
The millions of fans on Viola's Instagram are watching this tonight. And the other million on her other social media sites. Santana Garrett's got to come together. She is the one that said, I accept the challenge of Abilene Maverick, and came out here tonight and took on this match.
Back elbow to Viola Mayfield, followed up by a kick from Garrett now, who ducks the clothesline attempt and sends Mayfield down to the canvas, David. Twice in a row now. Santana Garrett feeling the fans, feeling the momentum in this opening contest.
Back handspring goes Santana Garrett.
And now Garrett, a side rushing leg sweep, floating over for the cover signature maneuver of the former WOW World Champion, but still not enough to put away the VIP reality television star, Viola Mayfield.
Abilene on the outside giving encouragement.
And a knee to the temple of the head. And Santana Garrett has Viola locked in. It looks like we could be setting up for the rise and shine. My goodness.
She clocks her, Nigel.
Just falls right on her back in the middle of the ring. And Santana Garrett off the ropes now. Going
Look at that! Her wrist pulled right out from under her by Abilene Maverick, the former champion of WOW, giving Viola Mayfield the opportunity, and the GOAT takes advantage of it.
that swinging neck breaker as Santana Garrett was going for the shining star press. Abilene Maverick pulled the arm and cost Garrett this matchup.
Here is your winner, Paola Mayfield, the Colombian GOAT. Introducing first, accompanied by the fabulous Lana Star from America's Motor City, Detroit, Michigan, and Jackson, Tennessee, it's Penelope Pink and Holly Swag.
Nigel, this is a new tag team, one that I don't know if Penelope Pink was receptive to. This was put together by Holly Swag.
It sure was, David. Right after Holly Swag helped Penelope Pink defeat Ashley Blaze just a couple of weeks ago in an attempt to clear her name, make amends, if you will, with Penelope Pink after she, we'll just say, inadvertently eliminated Penelope Pink from that battle royal. Something that Penelope Pink was not excited about. You heard her last time she was out here. She could have been the two-time WOW World Champion, but not because of that. And take a look at how Holly Swag just eating up all the attention, putting herself front and center, David.
And their opponents from Toronto, Canada, and St. Louis, Missouri, it's Kara Kai and Tara Strike, the Dojo Defenders.
Quickly becoming fan favorites here, the Dojo Defenders, Kara Kai and Tara Strike. What a matchup we have on hand right now.
That's right, the high-kicking, high-flying Dojo Defenders. You've seen the two of them in their special package we had there from them at the Dojo Center. And a lot of fans took to them after seeing that, Nigel.
They did, David. The quick and fast pace, lethal kicks and strikes from the Dojo Defenders have made them fan favorites. And of course, they have welcomed other new WOW superheroes with open arms, like Valentina Diamante and of course, Xena Phoenix.
Look, Penelope just pushed in her partner and said, you open up the tag team competition.
Kara Kai and Holly Swag lock up, lock horns in the early goings of this matchup. Steve Gonzalez, your official in this contest now. And of course, as we mentioned, it was Holly Swag whose idea it was to team up with Penelope Pink. Of course, last week we saw Miami Sweet Heat, also members in Lana Star's Fab Four, demanding once again tag team title opportunity. We'll see if that clashes with the plans of Pink and Holly Swag now as the kicks of Kara Kai lighting up Holly Swag.
Look at that kick, Nigel. That's like a horse kick, if you will.
And now, Tara Strike, Kara Kai kicks in surround sound as Holly Swag grabs her mouth and kicks out at one. David, we've got exciting competition. I mentioned the matchup between Pink and Ashley Blaze just a couple of weeks ago. Well, Ashley Blaze also in action here just a little bit later on as Tara Strike going for the pinfall attempt on Penelope Pink.
Tara Strike, the one that took out BK Rhythm with a big roundhouse kick.
Take a look at the palm thrust by Tara Strike now. Off the ropes. Ooh, boy. What a knee right into the face of Penelope Pink. Could have cracked that nose easily, David.
Tara Strike has got from St. Louis the show me state, and she often shows us what she's got, and she just did with Holly Swag there. Did you see how the leg was swept right out from under her, the left leg by the veteran Penelope Pink? Penelope Pink just took the left leg out from Tara, and Tara's in trouble. Tara Strike now being picked up, jammed into the corner of Pink and Swag. Another hot tag right there by Swag to Pink, but Pink is slowed again. She says, move out of the way. Holly Swag slowly gets out of the way. That shows you they're not a perfectly in sync tag team, Nigel.
All you have to do is just look at the way they're tagging each other in and out, and it's almost like one-upmanship right now in front of Lana Star.
And Lana doesn't know what to think of it on the outside. First time I've seen her a little confused.
The first time these two have tagged, Holly Swag.
Pink is saying, this is how you do it. Now here comes Holly. She said, this is how you do it. It's a Montel Jordan song if you want to know about it.
Well, it's a bad day at the office for Tara Strike, who is on the receiving end of all of those kicks. My goodness, just like that one to the spine of Strike, and taunting Kara Kai with that basement drop kick. Posing with those guns, David, if you will. Holly Swag trying to prove herself to Lana Star. After she was accepted into the Fab Four, she made a few missteps, seemingly accidents. We've talked about it before, and right now, the photo opportunity with Holly Swag, Penelope Pink, and Lana Star.
Little confusion there to get Kara Kai out of the ring as Lana Star and Holly Swag take advantage of the situation.
Masters of distraction are the Fab Four as Penelope Pink picking up Strike and dumping her right on her back, posing and pointing right at you, David.
She's saying she wants that title shot. She's not into this tag team wrestling. She wants the gold again.
Penelope Pink just knocking Kara Kai off the apron and tagging in now to Holly Swag in this tag team competition.
Fans trying to get behind the Dojo Defenders, but Swag's got something else to say.
It looks like the hitch and ditch and Kara Kai in to break up the pinfall. That could have been it, but Kara Kai saving this matchup for her team. Referee Steve Gonzalez having to get in between Kara Kai, and my goodness, Tara Strike. That kick connects right into the mush of Holly Swag and tags in to Penelope Pink. Oh, going down like a stack of bricks, David.
Kara Kai finally gets the tag that the fans here in the WOW Arena have been waiting for.
Kara Kai just lighting up Penelope Pink, the bridge, the Northern Lights suplex, and a 2 count. Penelope Pink in a world of trouble now as Holly Swag.
It's electricity all the way here in the WOW Arena tonight. You've got to see WOW live if you want to feel it in person, baby.
Tara Strike misses, but Kara Kai with the Kawada kick in the corner, and now hooking the leg of Penelope Pink almost puts away the former WOW World Champion. And now Lana Star up on the apron, trying to distract Kara Kai. Holly Swag with the hitch and ditch, and now rolling to the outside of the ring. Penelope Pink hooks the leg, and Holly Swag served up Kara Kai to Penelope Pink. And Pink walks away with the victory for her team.
Here are your winners, Penelope Pink and Holly Swag.
Move direct.
Introducing first, from the great outdoors, Scout Parker.
The environmentalist member along with Sprout Greens, but this is going to be singles competition here tonight for Scout Parker, the former Ice Cold who went on the retreat and found her true self. Scout Parker, who has not let anyone in the locker room live it down anytime they've thrown a plastic bottle in the trash can, David. Scout Parker with a mission to save the planet from humans, David.
And her opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, Ashley Blaze.
Ashley Blaze, the varsity player. Several different sports, and she was a varsity player in high school and college, and now this great multi-sport athlete, a WOW superhero, David.
Yes, and she's making her way here in
couple of weeks ago, David, it was Ashley Blaze who took Penelope Pink to her limit. And if it hadn't have been for Holly Swag, Ashley Blaze could have gotten a pinfall victory over a former WOW World Champion. Ashley Blaze has made quite the impact since arriving here in WOW.
Many of the fans enjoy her high-flying maneuvers. And Scout Parker, a high flyer herself, Division I athlete. And here we go.
And David, of course, after this matchup, our big main event, the first title defense of the brand new WOW World's Champion, the Classmaster, as she will be taking on former WOW World Champion, Princess Aussie. That's coming up in our main event. Fans, stay tuned. Don't change the channel.
Right now, Scout Parker taking over on Ashley Blaze. Scout Parker twisting that arm back, but able to break the hold is Ashley. Ashley quickly moves into a side headlock here, Nigel. Look at that. Look at that, Scout Parker. Taking the knee down, also pulling the hair simultaneously of Ashley Blaze.
She wanted to reduce and recycle that headlock on Ashley Blaze. Side shoulder tackle from Blaze, sending the smaller Parker down to the canvas now.
Taking a look at that. Look at Ashley Blaze. I love it. I like that little line you did, Nigel, about recycling. I caught that. I caught that.
You can't be around Scout Parker without having to hear about it. I understand she has approached several superheroes with her indoctrination now. A senior official, Jeff McGowan, says a 2 count for Ashley Blaze.
Well, I'm not going vegan, I'll tell you that. I like my steaks. Ashley Blaze in trouble. The shoulder driven in. And now again, driven into the knees. First the turnbuckle and now the knees of Scout Parker. Ashley Blaze in trouble.
Gotta give Scout Parker some props now with the game plan. She said reuse. This is it, the 3 steps to saving the planet. Reduce, David. And she's going to try to hit a 3rd now for recycle, and she does, right into the face of Ashley Blaze. Once again, hooking the leg, and once again, Blaze able to power out of that pinfall attempt.
Ooh, goodness, did you see how fast her head was snapped down back to the mat?
Parker just picking apart that arm of Ashley Blaze, David. You know, many of Ashley Blaze's opponents try to go for that left leg with the knee brace around it. But Scout Parker, a different game plan, and might be taking Blaze off of her game now, slamming that arm right to the canvas.
That's true, and by the way, I want to make a note. Often you think it's a big blow, a chair to the head or something, or into the turnbuckle or a fall. When you snap that head back with that velocity and speed, a concussion is possible. You are hitting the back of your head to that purple mat. And I tell you, it's smart. And you might not know you've got it at the moment, just like a star quarterback in a football game. But after the match, our doctors and our EMTs are going to have to check her out. Did you see that, Nigel?
Ashley Blaze in now. Scout Parker
Bridging back on that left arm.
Has the left arm, David, and you mentioned it. Using her body weight to wrench back, torque back on that arm. Possibly trying to tear the arm right out of the socket. But Ashley Blaze powering over Scout Parker. Able to roll her up on her shoulders for a 2 count. And now Parker maintaining the hold on Ashley Blaze. She had a game plan, and she is continuing to use Ashley Blaze, locking those hands together to try to get out of the maneuver. But Scout Parker just staying on her. Staying on top of Ashley Blaze, using her own arms to choke herself out right now, David.
Ashley Blaze in trouble here with Scout Parker.
And Scout Parker, her intensity has picked up in the last month or so here at WOW, and Ashley Blaze flipping Parker off. Ashley Blaze! My goodness, side headlock takeover flying. Side headlock takeover. Ashley Blaze now with the left arm hook. Going for a possible front face lock now. Trying to make possibly Scout Parker tap out. Scout Parker gonna cut that off with a kick right into that knee of Ashley Blaze. Blaze now with Scout Parker up on her shoulders. That's the TKO, David.
And that face of Scout Parker hit the purple mat.
The TKO. Blaze hooks the leg. Jeff McGowan down. That's it.
Here is your winner, Ashley Blaze.
Ashley Blaze picking up an important victory here tonight, David.
Introducing first, from the beautiful land down under,
Princess Aussie, the former WOW World Champion, getting the first shot at the brand new champion, the Class Master.
And Aussie wants that title around her waist one more time, and tonight she's got the shot.
That's right, David, and of course, before we came back to in-ring action, we saw that recap of Chainsaw and Pep Riley. We cannot forget, David, Pep Riley leading Chainsaw away from her little sister, Angelica Dante, after Chainsaw nailed two of those vicious massacre splashes. But Pep Riley came out and was able to lead Chainsaw away.
Pep Riley taking Chainsaw away, and Angelica Dante, the little sister, completely shaken by that.
and her opponent, accompanied by IQ superior Samantha Smart, from the Board of Education, your WOW World Champion, the Class Master.
3 weeks ago, the 6'2" Glassmaster won the historic 12 superhero over-the-top battle royal. The first battle royal we've had in WOW in 25 years. And the Glassmaster able to capture that WOW World Championship, becoming the 11th woman in the 25-year history of that championship to capture the gold, David.
Well, I gotta tell you, 25 years ago, the championship was locked for Selena Majors to win. But Thug came back into the ring and took Selena Majors and tossed her, and Terry Gold was able to skin the cat and win the championship, I might say, on her own. And this person, the Classmaster, had the help of Samantha Smart. The referee, Julio Rodriguez, asking for the championship title as he now holds the WOW World Championship title high, and we see it right there, the prize that everybody in WOW wants. The fans are yelling, Aussie, Aussie. They want the princess to get the title again, and we're underway, Nigel Zane.
The fans behind Princess Aussie now in this first championship defense. It could be her first, and hopefully if you're Princess Aussie or last, Aussie wants to be the two-time WOW World Champion. David, you mentioned it before. Of course, we remember Aussie was not super excited when she won that WOW World Championship, feeling that she didn't get all the pomp and circumstance that former champions had got. Well, tonight, David, I'm sure you have the confetti set on the case that Princess Aussie is able to knock off the 6'2" Classmaster for that championship. Head scissors by Princess Aussie.
Not able to take her over, though, all the way. Didn't get the momentum that she was looking for.
Princess Aussie now off the ropes. And the Classmaster catching the former champion and sending her face first.
Her
The snake
face
eyes.
went right on the top turnbuckles. The cords that hold it, that steel that's underneath the WWE side. And it was only centimeters away from the steel black pole. That would have cut her right open across the nose. We would have had to stop the fight due to blood.
That size 11 boot just connecting with the face of Princess Aussie. And you can see Aussie checking her jaw, possible dislocation, or might have knocked out one of those ivory teeth there as Princess Aussie. You can see the distant look in her eyes. Might not know exactly where she's at. The Classmaster just so powerful.
Fans, in our next broadcast of WOW, you're going to see Genesis back in action, and what a competition it's going to be. Genesis will be in there against Xena Phoenix. That's in our next broadcast of WOW. Samantha Smart on the outside saying, look at this, David McLane.
And the Classmaster with the boot right into the spine of Princess Aussie. Both of these superheroes with something to prove as the audience, the WOW fans now, as the Classmaster nails the bookmark on Princess Aussie, trying to get behind the Australian superhero as the Classmaster now locking in that devastating Skylar Collins.
Yes, she does. The referee checking on Aussie if she will submit.
And Julio Rodriguez not only has to keep his eye on the action, David, but as you mentioned it, also Samantha Smart, who was very instrumental.
Did you see the power of the Classmaster popping Aussie right off of her shoulders?
Overwhelming power for Princess Aussie from the Classmaster. And I was mentioning Samantha Smart, the difference maker in that battle royal now, as the Classmaster has Princess Aussie up in a torture rack-like submission. And Princess Aussie fighting back in this contest with the elbows. Princess Aussie pushing the WOW champion into the ropes, but the WOW champion evades.
Aussie is not on her game right now. The Classmaster has succeeded in giving some cobwebs to the brain of Aussie, and you just saw it on display there. And she just tosses the former champion across the ring.
My goodness. And David, if you want to see the history of this championship, don't forget, tune into Pluto TV. Check out WOW's 24/7 channel, or check us out on WOWE.com or WOW Superheroes. Connect with your favorite superheroes, relive moments from the past, and find out information about our future. And now, the main event continues as the Classmaster is kicked by the former WOW champion, Princess Aussie, who is doing anything she can to get back in this matchup, David.
She's certainly in the wrong place at the wrong time right now.
Princess Aussie receiving knees and forearm shots, and now the Classmaster dropping a little knowledge. And you can see once again, Princess Aussie grabbing that jaw. What elevation with the leg up. This could be enough. No! Wow, that was close. Julio Rodriguez said a 2 count only, but David,
Those are the big, long
super
legs.
close.
That big, long right leg exactly going over Aussie. I thought that was it, Nigel.
The heart of Princess Aussie shining through, David, but almost out of instinct, just getting that shoulder up in that last half-second opportunity. Princess Aussie would love nothing more than to become a 2-time WOW World Champion. And the Classmaster trying to cement her victory and moving forward her legacy as WOW Champion. The Classmaster has Princess Aussie, who's now hanging on to the ropes. What's going on here?
Aussie able to get a little momentum and turn the table there. Taking the champion's head into the middle turnbuckle. Aussie grasping for air. Aussie is grasping, and she gets the kick. She gets the opportunity. She gets a little time. And now Aussie is clearing those cobwebs that were certainly clouded.
Neckbreaker by Princess Aussie. She's going for the cover. We could have a new WOW World Champion. 2 for, oh my goodness.
Just a second away from victory for Princess Aussie. And then the confetti would have rained from the top of the building.
And Princess Aussie trying her very best. A last-ditch attempt with the kicks. And Princess Aussie now hooking up the Classmaster. Looked like she was going for a DDT.
But it was stopped, Nigel.
Classmaster just pie-faced the former WOW World Champion, Princess Aussie. And now the Classmaster looking like she's going for a possible slingshot. Oh, my!
She just-
Samantha Samantha Smart. Samantha Smart.
Who knows what was inside that book? Who knows if a steel plate was inside that book? Who knows what they had inside that book? The Classmasters PhD book used as a weapon by Samantha Smart.
We don't know what was in the book or if anything, David, but we do know that the skull of Princess Aussie just cracked right into that book, David, and that's a hardcover edition.
Yes, it was.